Hello everybody, Fang here, and welcome back to what is very possibly going to be our last Nier Replicant video. I think we are coming in to a closing of ending E, and as far as I'm aware, there aren't any other endings. So, we are here in the Forest of Myth. Everybody is dead, which is, you know, not exactly a good thing. And we had some robots come out of the weird tree over here, and I'm wondering what that's all about. So, let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? Oh, we're actually going into the tree. I know previously we've sort of mentally gone into the tree, but I don't know if we've ever physically gone into the tree. Oh,
What the hell's going on here?
it's very Deku tree in here.
What's this doing inside a tree?
I mean, that's a weird sentence, but not inaccurate, I guess.
Welcome to the Sea of Humanity.
Hi.
Welcome to the cemetery of sin and punishment.
Okay.
Hell?
That's, yeah,
Replicant.
sure.
A manufactured existence.
Individual name, Kaine.
Okay. Creepy.
Fuck you. Show yourselves.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Do not be hasty.
I mean, I've only got so much time. I kind of want to be hasty. This robot did not fare too well, apparently.
Creepy little freaks.
I mean, creepy, yes. Little, we don't know. They could be massive. Running through a tree, falling down a tree. Oh, it's a pile of robot bodies. Well, nothing suspicious here. Excuse me, I am looking for a way out of here. Do you know about one? Rude.
This is an integrated information management database designed to resemble a perennial plant.
So the tree is a database?
Phenomena recorded in its memory unit.
Oh, that's why the tree has memories.
Damn thing you're saying.
It's not magic, it's technology.
Recorded as well.
You brought an end to Project Gestalt.
Yes, when we killed the Shadow Lord,
Killed
I
the
think.
original Gestalt. Now the remaining Gestalts run wild because they have nowhere left to go.
I mean, they were already kind of running wild in the first place.
Deaths of countless replicants.
Show your
I mean-
damn faces already.
The replicants can exist without the Gestalts, can't they?
We shall meet.
Or are you saying, oh, they're saying because the Gestalts just run wild, they're killing a bunch of replicants. I didn't catch on to that right away. There's a lot of lore happening in here, but there's not a lot of tough enemies. Oh, wow, what, 5 robots? Ooh, so scary. Oh, this room is very technological. Like, we're running out of tree, now we're just in pure technology. I'm also getting some slight H.R. Giger or Geiger, or however you pronounce his name, vibes. Is the xenomorph gonna jump out at me? Oh. Oh, hello. Ooh. That's a song.
How nice of you to join us.
Yes, how nice of you to join us.
I don't like that you're like children. That does add to the creep factor. That worked, but I'm not so sure they care. I feel like they're just gonna materialize more of themselves. Yeah, like I said, I don't think they care.
Now then, let's fight.
Oh, okay. I guess that's one way to do things. Hi. Oh, hello. You're big. And different than everything else I've fought. I'm sorry, are you one of Elon Musk's children? I want to, like, listen to and read what they're saying, but I also don't want to lose this fight.
What the sweet crap is up with these freaks?
I'm kind of on your side on this one, Kaine. Are they just, they're sitting up top there in the corner watching me. Bunch of weirdos.
We have long been watching.
We have long been listening.
I mean, again, creepy.
Stories of recycled vessels.
We are technically recycled vessels. That is true. That is the whole point of the replicant system.
Will you show us your potential?
I mean, I've already half killed your beast here and it's barely touched me. Oh, that's not true. I just have a lot of health. Hold on. There we go. There. It's barely touched me. Ouch. Oh, I was gonna do a nice twirly move on you and everything, and then you smacked me because you're rude like that. Nice. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Almost dead. I think he's dead. Do I have any special moves? Do I still have shade powers? No, she's been cured of the Gestalt, right? So it's just her at this point. Oh yeah, she's missing the bandages on her like arm and leg and stuff.
How truly fascinating you are.
You are just as we expected.
Well,
Come this way.
I don't know how to feel about that. Ooh, hello. There's like flowers down here, like some sort of flowering tree. They're not lunar tears. They're like cherry blossoms or something like that.
You are strong. We have taken the liberty of sampling that strength.
What does that mean?
We have reproduced you at the point in your journey
Oh.
in which you were strongest.
Oh,
Son of a... Are those things me?
they are, but they're not okay. They're very like twisted metal. I don't like that. That's creepy. That reminds me ever so slightly of the what do they call them in Nier Automata? It's when the machines go essentially nuts, like they're zombies, like they go into like a rampage or something, and so like half of their faceplate is missing, and it looks like they've got like teeth and their skulls are showing through and all that stuff. I'm getting some slight vibes like that. I'm also missing all of the lore that's happening right now. Okay, I already know that the tree records stuff.
You're gonna be real fucking disappointed.
Exactly, Kaine, you and I rarely like agree so aggressively.
After all you care for is killing. Is this not so?
Well, killing shades. I feel like a lot of these versions of Kaine are just sort of running away from me instead of actually fighting me. We done here?
These other me's are brittle as hell. I ought to be insulted.
True, they were kind of easy.
Not how many copies you destroy.
They will simply disperse and immediately reconstruct themselves.
True. Everything here is invincible, so there's not much point. Oh, now you're just having, like...
God damn, you're annoying.
You're having fun with me, or are you trying to accomplish something?
Eat the pieces and shit them into a trash can.
Alright, well, Kaine, we're starting to diverge.
Fucking hell.
Have we reached the end?
No, I'm still doing okay. I can't target anything, which is annoying. I was relying very heavily on my targeting ability, but also my health bar went away, so I'm hoping this is all story-based at this point. Oh, that's no fun. They're very strange. You just never know what to expect from a Nier game.
Fuckers.
This is not what I thought I'd be doing when I woke up today. I thought I'd be playing this game, but I didn't think this would be happening. Emil.
Kaine, are you okay?
No, I'm hallucinating you because you're definitely not here anymore.
You betcha.
I mean, we know you're not dead
Hey.
because your head's rolling around in a desert somewhere. But I didn't think you'd be this intact. Oh, hello. That's a lot of arms. Where'd you get all the arms? Where'd you find this body? Emil, I am now concerned about where you've been and what you've been doing.
I sense tremendous power in that magic circle. I think it's acting as an energy source.
So I should be attacking the circle? Is that what you're telling me?
All the other Kaines should disappear too.
Got it.
I'll take care of the magic circle. You focus on kicking some Kaine butt. I mean, the other Kaine's butts. Not your Kaine butt. You, the real Kaine.
Yeah, I get it, Emil. Just focus.
I mean, if there's anything I've learned from a Nier game, particularly this one, aren't any of us the real Kaine?
Being eclipsed with the power of number 6 and transcended humanity.
Who is that? What are those voices?
Not the time, Emil.
Little fucks.
Alright, good answer.
Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we fought together.
This seems familiar. I think there was someone else who used to fight with us. In my memories of
Does Emil remember?
A signature detected involving Kaine.
Fascinating.
Terribly fascinating.
I mean, I'm certainly fascinated. I want to know, I mean, they're probably not going to get into it, but I want to know how this world works without the main character here. I know I talked about it a little bit last time, but I'd just be interested to know the rules of what changed now that every memory of his has been existed. Every memory of him has been existed. Good job, Emil. Appreciate it.
Is that a doorway?
Ooh. So these like weird, I don't know, tendrils, hoses,
Here lies that which was lost.
those are sort of new.
The final hope for you.
But the stuff down there that they're standing in front of, that looks a little bit like the, what's it called? The copied city in Nier Automata? Like it was all pure white and had this weird angular architecture going on. At least in places. Now I'm trying to remember. Am I confusing it with the stuff that happens when you hack? Am I conflating two things? Oh no, this is very Nier Automata.
What is this place?
Very Nier
There
Automata.
don't seem to be any bad guys around.
I mean, the tree is a nice touch.
I didn't get a chance to ask yet with all the fighting and shit, but what happened to you back then? And where have you been? And why the hell do you have 4 arms?
Kinda.
I am interested in the forearm
Look,
thing.
It's gonna take way too long to get into all that now.
Fine.
Sure, blow me
I was
off.
worried, you know?
Aw, Kaine. But look at us now. Team Camille, back together again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Was Camille the name of the tiny shade at the junk heap, or was that Khalil? No, I don't remember. Is this the sort of entrance to... Oh. It reminds me a little bit of the entrance to the shrine. Like after you get to the top of the lost shrine and you're going to save Yona. It reminds me a little bit of like a weird,
Kaine.
all whited out version of that.
I feel like I've forgotten something really important.
But also it reminds me of locations in Nier Automata, and I'm wondering if this is actually a location in Nier Automata.
But it's like my mind is filled with this weird fog.
I think I made a promise to somebody? Like that we would go eat something delicious?
That is a thing that you guys talked
We'll
about.
just have to get those memories back.
Yeah.
So that was a thing in Nier Automata when you're going through the tower at the end, is there's a room that is like a library, and it turns out it is and I pointed this out in one of my earlier videos, but it's the library from the main character's town. It's Popola's little library and office and all that stuff. So I wonder if there's something similar going on here in reverse, where these are locations within Nier Automata, or at least within the tower from Nier Automata. Maybe we are in the tower from Nier Automata. Maybe the tower is a continuation of the tree. I mean, this here is definitely the part of the Lost Shrine. I don't know, I'm trying to do commentary, but I'm also trying to just flat out figure out what's going on. I'm gonna be really happy if this all ties in with Nier Automata though. That's gonna be really fun. This is the world's shallowest but longest staircase.
I feel an enormous magical power ahead.
Just don't do anything rash. Got it?
Got it. Same goes for you, Kaine. I don't want to be alone anymore.
Yeah.
This must be the city from the beginning of the game. Or the end of the game, because you do see the buildings in the background. And from all around the Lost Shrine. You do kind of see like modern day buildings in this game at a few key points. See, now I'm wondering if the roof of the Lost Shrine is this area. Like you get essentially teleported into this area and things have just sort of been stripped away. Like this staircase here is connecting 2 separate parts that were otherwise joined together. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but like this door and this hallway are a thing from the Lost Shrine. So I wonder if the Lost Shrine is this. Just now it's been stripped away. The textures are gone. I don't know. It's very interesting.
Is
And this is the final boss
Shadow
room.
Lord's castle?
Yeah, the Shadow Lord's Castle. That's what it's called.
I'm sensing some powerful magic up ahead.
Yeah, and what do you want me to do about it?
This is a very special place.
To you and to the world.
You gonna tell me why, or are you just gonna say that cryptically? Alright, good talk. Well, Kaine drew her sword automatically, so am I supposed to attack this? I'm guessing? I mean, I can target it. I mean, here goes nothing.
That is the core frame of this forest, within which a great variety of information is stored.
Inside it exists all that this world is, including the memories you have lost.
Crap, I almost made it all the way down here without getting hurt.
It might be best to say
You don't
Ouch.
get to decide who lives and who dies.
Ooh, that's the main character.
It's the one from my dreams.
But they're not dreams, they're like repressed memories. I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge these.
A record you repeatedly revoked.
I'm like sort of dodging these, and it's entirely by chance. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, my health is low. I'm gonna have to deal with that in a second. Hold on. Alright, we'll do that.
We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine.
Okay, I am going to heal. I can see Emil sent some magic my way, so that helps a little bit. Oh, good, we're gonna combine everything together. Lovely. You know, in real life, I'm bad at doing like jump rope, and this reminds me a lot of trying to do jump rope. Here we go, here we go. Attack, 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 big attack. Bigger than that. There we go.
Pathetic fucking shit horse! Just die already!
Kaine, you come up with some interesting insults for people. I want to know what your inspiration is. Ooh! Ooh! That's a Nier Automata loading screen. Oh, that's not good.
Where am I?
You are, everywhere and nowhere.
these are your memories.
These are your records.
This is
Oh, it's the Nier Automata overlay down there as well. I do like me some Nier Automata. Ooh, hello. Don't mind if I do, I guess. It's gonna be the weird boss fight with the giant floating girl. That was weird, wasn't it?
Hell is this?
It's like a boss cube.
deep within.
Hidden memories that were sealed away.
You guys have legs now. I'm sorry, was I supposed to attack the memories? I just sort of went after it. Didn't think about that. Ooh, hello.
Human souls that have gone gestalt.
These shades are but data reproduced via your
Can I fall off the edge? Should I be concerned about how close I am to the edge? I'm sort of just gonna assume that I can fall off the edge.
You are the third entity in this world.
an error created by a discrepancy between memory and record.
I've not understood a single fucking thing you shitty little ass grabbers have said since we started this goddamn adventure.
I'm sorry. How are they ass grabbers exactly? Again, I want to know where you draw your inspiration for your insults. Also, sometimes I forget that the technically the gestalts are the humans and the replicants are artificial. But there's also sort of a weird thing where like it's a little of both, right? Which was the point of Nier Automata as well, is it's not like the androids are the new humans and then the machines are inferior or enemies or anything like that. The whole point, especially as part of 9S's playthrough, is that the machines have thoughts and feelings and things like that, like very human-like characteristics. So really, are they any different than the androids other than their appearance? So I guess that's sort of a theme in this as well, is, you know, the gestalts, the shades, look like bad guys, and they do attack the replicants. But the replicants sort of look and act human as well, so which ones are the real humans? Technically, the gestalts are the souls of the real humans, but does that make the replicants any less human? I don't know. That's for you guys to decide. I'm just here to play a game. Oh, hello. Beepy, wait, that's enough. No, I can't live without you. Oh, Khalil. I'm assuming your name was Khalil. I would read your lines, but I'm too busy trying not to die.
Enough with this bullshit already.
You have heard many voices.
Gotti.
Hate, rage, suffering.
Are we gonna go through all of the boss fights now? Oh, hello. Hi, Gretel. Yeah, Gretel. We are incomplete, but our friends make us whole. This is actually a really huge arena to try and fight you on. I don't know if that's to my benefit or to my detriment. I can't voice act your lines. I'm too busy focusing. And come on, almost there. Almost there. There we go. We killed you. You can stop the animation now. There we go.
I kill shades. That's all there is to it.
All right, Kaine, have you still not figured out that the shades are the people? This was explicitly told to us.
This is the deepest place in your memories.
Memories you had sealed away. And this one is your worst memory.
What's it gonna be? Hook. Presumably Hook killing her grandmother would be the worst memory. Hi, Hook. Is this a new song for you?
Okay,
I like it.
as many times as it takes. You goddamn shit fucking despicable piece of garbage!
Hook, you're still as ugly as usual, even in digital form. Oh, you do the stupid zappy attack thing that I hate so much. Of course we're fighting him in his worst possible form.
Shut your goddamn
Yep,
trap
dodge
for
that.
1 goddamn second.
Dodge.
Kill it already.
Dodge. Alright, I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Ouch, I'm gonna die. Just hit him, just hit him, just hit him. Get over there. God bless everything. The arena is too huge. It's too huge. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm trying to dash, I'm trying to dash. There we go, that's one paw.
No one else was there when I first fought this bastard.
Sure was. Did most of the work, if I do say so
Can I
myself.
remember?
Don't you hate when you can't remember stuff that you know you should be able to remember? I know I do. There we go. Alright, now what you got? We're doing barely any damage to you, so I hope this isn't going to be a huge, long, drawn-out boss fight, because those are always kind of annoying. You're sending out the babies. I don't like the babies. Oh, hello. Are you... Oh no, it's like flipping the hacking. Hold on, I'm trying not to die. It's like the hacking. I don't like the hacking. The hacking is not my friend.
Lose to you.
Alright, there we go. I'm trying to figure out who I'm locked onto. It doesn't have any sort of logical sense for who it locks onto. Oh, you disappeared when I got close. That was interesting. Oh, it was time-based. I see. Hold on. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to figure out how things work here.
I think it's charging up its magic.
I think you're right. I don't know how to attack at a distance.
Down here, you worthless piss.
I need magic.
Shit rag.
I don't have magic. I don't have magic. Ouch. They didn't do a ton of damage, but it was unpleasant.
Oh, okay. That hurt.
Oh no, Kaine, come on. Come on, girl. This is not helpful. This is like when 2B got injured. Oh, do I have to dodge all this now? No, this is not fun. Remember when 2B had the virus in Automata and it was really hard to get anywhere because she essentially just limped everywhere? And then I didn't make it to the place in time and she blew up and it was not good.
Enough already. Please just shut up.
Alright, I'm trying not to die. I am trying not to die. Stop. Stop. Or do I need to die? Is this a thing where I'm scripted to die? I don't see my health bar. I might be scripted to die here. This is not good. It's not good. It's not good. There I go. I hope that was scripted. I don't know if it was scripted. When Kaine's eyes flutter open, she sees a dozen villagers quizzically staring back. After a moment, she realizes she's collapsed on the ground, where sharp stones dig at her flesh like... whatever. It's not important right now. She pulls herself to a knee before rising on unsteady feet and sparing a glance at her surroundings. The fuck? She mutters. What happened? Wasn't I just fighting shades? Her mind races as her hand gropes unconsciously for the blade that has been her constant companion for so very long. Though she can't explain it, it's clear she has somehow been transported to an entirely new world. Well, not entirely new. She recognizes the hawk-shaped weather vane twisting slowly in the wind above her, as well as the small round homes with wisps of smoke drifting into the air. And of course there are the villagers currently staring at her with a mixture of fear and disgust. Oh yes, they're a familiar sight indeed. She is in the Eyrie. She is home. Is something the matter, girl? Kaine spins around at the voice and sees a woman ravaged by time. Her narrow hips barely seem strong enough to hold her body upright, while the shawl wrapped around her thin frame appears ready to fall apart at any moment. Grandma? Is that really you? Her grandmother's eyes grow almost comically wide before blinking several times in succession. What's wrong, you fool girl? Is your head lost in dreams? Dreams? Could this be a dream? But it feels so real. But she's dead. Grandma's dead. I watched that goddamn shade kill her. So if this isn't a dream, how the hell is she here? Unless those shades killed me too. That must be it. I'm dead. I'm dead, and this is Oh, stop with that nonsense already. Kaine flinches as her grandmother raises a hand in the air, expecting pain to come as correction for her foolishness. But instead of a blow, her grandmother simply places the hand upon her granddaughter's cheek. The warmth of it instantly spreads from her cheek to her face before filling her entire body with a kind of beautiful light. What's wrong, girl? Asks her grandmother. Are you upset? Do you want to go home? Kaine feels tears coming to her eyes and struggles to hold them back. Though she still has no idea what is happening, she knows one thing for certain. This is her grandmother. Sorry, Grandma. I'm not sure where my head was there. Well, just make sure you keep it attached, her grandmother chuckles as she pulls her hand away. Maybe this is a dream. Or maybe I'm already dead. I don't know. But either way, I'm not alone. As long as Grandma is with me, that's enough. Didn't I just tell you to stop spacing out, girl? Her grandmother says with a cackle. Here, now, hold this. She hands Kaine a large sack filled to bursting with all manner of fruits and vegetables. Damn, Grandma, this is a lot. Well, it's important to treat yourself every now and again. Besides, these villagers may hate us, but the bastards are more than willing to take our money. We'll lend support as we can, even if they have to hold their noses while we do it. Her grandmother trails off as if trying to remember something, then slowly turns around. Well, what do you know? In all the excitement, I forgot to buy my medicine. A thin smile wavers on her face for a moment before vanishing into a lifetime's worth of crevices and wrinkles, causing Kaine to take a concerned step forward. No, Grandma, that's fine. You go home and rest. I'll get the medicine. Her grandmother hesitates, clearly trying to weigh her own need for rest against her granddaughter's odd behavior of a moment before. Before she can start to argue, Kaine charges ahead, ignoring the small voice in her head that's telling her what a bad idea all this is. Really, Grandma, it's fine. Go home. I've got this. She pulls her grandmother's ancient wallet from her fingers, an act that requires a surprising amount of strength. Besides, you know how stubborn I am. Once my mind is set, there's no changing it. I wonder where you get that from. Seeing that further argument will be useless, her grandmother slowly turns and begins the long journey home. Kaine watches the figure recede from her vision, waiting for what seems an eternity to ensure everything is all right. Once the frail shadow finally vanishes over the horizon, she turns on a heel and makes for the apothecary. Ho there, says the elderly apothecary as Kaine enters the store. Here for Callie's medicine, are you? Though few villagers had ever bothered to learn her grandmother's name, she and the apothecary were old friends. Perhaps that was the reason he'd always showed her kindness when so many others did not. Yeah, if it's not a bother. The shopkeeper immediately sets about his work, deftly pulling bottles and herbs from the shelves and mixing them with a practiced hand. Soon, a peculiar smell begins to drift through the store, one that immediately reminds Kaine of her childhood. There you are, says the apothecary as he holds out a small cloth bag. Sorry for the wait. Oh, and say, that's a fine portrait you drew of your grandmother. Looks just like her, so it does. Honestly, I've never seen Callie so over the moon about something. She brags about it every time she stops by. You saw that? Says Kaine, her eyes narrowing. Said portrait was something she had whipped up one day after getting her hands on some crayons, and to call it rough would be an act of purest generosity. The idea her grandmother was displaying it around town makes Kaine's stomach want to sink down to her feet before slinking off into some hole somewhere. You bet I saw it, the pleased apothecary says. She brought it all the way here just to show me. My, but it's been a long time since I've seen something so wonderful. Kaine's mind begins to whirl. The picture was shit. She was sure it was shit, and yet, the man's reaction displayed the exact opposite opinion. Is he just being nice to me? The apothecary, as if sensing her skepticism, doubles down. I could really tell you put your heart into it. It was simply wonderful. Thanks, offers Kaine, who just wants the entire conversation to be over. She briefly considers how she's going to make her grandmother cease her little traveling art show, but then realizes that train has likely left the station. Shaking her head to banish her increasingly shrill thoughts, she grips the bag of medicine tightly and turns to leave. But just as she reaches the door, she hears a loud thud from somewhere back in the shop. Kaine turns around to see the apothecary crouching on the floor. Hey there, you okay? When the man does not reply, Kaine moves towards him. She assumes he just slipped or something, or perhaps hit his head on one of the low-hanging shelves in the crowded shop. The moment she draws close to him, she hears him begin to scream inside her mind. My leg! My leg, my leg, my leg! Oh God, where's my leg? Panicked, Kaine looks down and discovers that the man's leg is gone. Help me! Screams the voice in her head. Help me! As Kaine looks on in horror, the man's fingers begin to shimmer and vanish. He reaches out for her with his other hand only to find it too is no longer there. Soon his arms go. Then his legs. Then the side of his face warbles out of existence, causing a stray eyeball to roll out of its socket and onto the floor. Yeah, says the voice, if it could even be called that anymore. I can't. A moment later, what remains of the pitiful shopkeeper collapses into a heap of ash, releasing a small puff, and then suddenly silent air. Into the suddenly silent air. As Kaine stumbles back in horror, she hears a cacophony of terror rising up outside. Oh God, what's happening? My arms! Where are my arms? Why can't I see? Kaine bursts out of the store and finds herself in a nightmare. Homes slough off the sides of cliffs, taking out pieces of scaffolding as they fall. Screams echo out everywhere, creating an opera fit for hell. Villagers run in mad circles before exploding into dust, their clothing drifting this way and that as it floats untethered through the air. As she stares at the scene, wide-eyed, a single thought suddenly inserts itself into the forefront of her mind. Grandma! Kaine breaks into a run. The crumbling world around her suddenly forgotten, she leaps from one piece of falling debris to the next, using them as stepping stones to cross a world that is increasingly losing cohesion. As she continues her mad dash, flecks of ash are blown into her face, her mouth, her eyes. Ash. Ash, ash, ash. Buildings and people, all reduced to so many cinders in the wind. Soon, she arrives at her childhood home. It was once a place filled with precious memories, a place she regarded as an oasis in an increasingly mad world. But now, it is nothing but a pile of ash. As she gapes unbelievingly at the sight, a faint sound suddenly reaches her ears. Kaine. She's alive! Grandma's alive! With speed born out of panic, she leaps into the giant pile and begins shoving it aside. It stings her eyes and burns her lungs, but she continues on, heedless of the danger. Finally, she pulls a small, blackened form out of the darkness. "Come on, Grandma," she whispers. "We're getting out of here." Without waiting for a response, Kaine gathers her grandmother in her arms and breaks into a mad run, hoping to escape the chaos. But the wave of ash has become a tsunami. Before she can make it more than a few desperate steps, it reaches out with a cruel hand and overwhelms them. Kaine stumbles and falls, sending her and her grandmother tumbling into the ashes. One glance at her feet is enough to reveal the culprit. Her right leg has vanished at a point just below the knee. Oh, it's going. I was about to do the grandmother's voice. "Oh, it'll take more than that to stop me," mutters Kaine as she slings her grandmother over her shoulder and begins to crawl away. "We're gonna make it. We're going to live." As she crawls, her grandmother seems to grow lighter, as if trying to magically reduce the weight of her own burden. And as Kaine continues to struggle, she hears a small, soft voice enter her ear. "Thank you, Kaine. Thank." As the voice drifted away, the last of the pile of ash that used to be her grandmother drifts away on the soft breeze. Kaine screams, an impossibly sad and lonely sound, and begins trying to pull the ashes back to her. "This can't be happening. It can't be happening." But the ashes are mingling with all the other detritus from the collapsed village, and soon she can no longer tell which particles belong to who. Come on, come the fuck on already! As she continues her frantic digging, her hand suddenly closes around a piece of soft, ragged fabric, her grandmother's shawl. I knew this place was a lie. I knew it. And I still couldn't do anything. Couldn't save anyone. Couldn't even escape. I just felt the peace in the place and I accepted it. I wanted it. That's why there's nothing here. No reason to live. No goal. No anything. So this is why I'm...
Say.
Hello. Suddenly a new voice enters Kaine's world.
I say, can you hear me?
Grimoire, is that you? After a moment, the voice calls out again. Louder. Clearer.
Now then, you wish to get him back, hmm?
Who's him? Him? Replied Kaine. Who are you talking about?
For the love of all the heavens, I always did know you were a handful.
Though the voice immediately begins to grate on Kaine's nerves, there's something else as well. A kind of warmth, almost a familiarity.
Are you truly so daft that you have already forgotten one of your beloved traveling companions and friends?
Says the voice, which causes something deep in Kaine's memories to surge forth. That's right. I had friends, and I was fighting to get one of them back. At this realization, a blinding, radiant beam of light shoots out across the ash-covered world. Covering her eyes with one trembling hand, Kaine reaches for it.
Do hurry back now, hussy.
Oh, rude. But totally in character. I'm sure that's going to look great on YouTube with the low bit rate. Ooh. Grimoire, are you here? Hi!
What is the matter? Do you still not remember?
Not really. Do you ever, like, go away?
You have no time to become lost in your thoughts.
Right. Okay.
Can I fight using Grimoire now? Is that how this is gonna work? You don't even know who him is. You haven't even said his name. The power of Grimoire Vice grants you the use of magic.
Magic to topple the beast.
Yes! Hold on. I gotta dodge things. This is gonna make things way easier. Ouch! I hate your little smacky stompy stompy.
Use my power to knock the creature
There we go.
down with
There we go.
magic.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I like. That's what I'm looking for.
Now clobber the beast.
Let's fuck it up good.
Don't mind if I yes. I do like, battling to the Kaine Salvation song.
Slot be our last.
It's a good little hype song. Am I supposed to be doing something or just dodging? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes.
Thanks.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. Oh.
You've been in your
face.
That's got various meanings, Kaine. I'm assuming yours is a little more innocent, if that's even possible.
A new sound of mind, hussy. What you're attempting is extremely...
Cram it, book. I'm doing this.
I see.
Oh, no, not this bit. Oh, never mind. This is okay. I can do this with Grimoire. It's way easier with Grimoire.
Don't worry. I'll do what
Sorta,
needs to be
kinda.
done.
I'm failing to dodge. I'm doing okay at the shooting. I'm failing to dodge. Oh, this is not good. It's 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 not good. Somebody help. Somebody help me. Oh my gosh. Okay. No me gusta. Me no likey. There we go. Alright. Almost lost my cool there. There we go. An opportunity to do big damage. Big damage. That's what I'm looking for. And then we smack you in the face.
Time to close this out.
Come on, 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 come on. We can't waste any time. I'm trying to kill you. Oh, we're so close. Can I hit him from here? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh! I can't dodge worth poop. Can I at least attack you? That's something I can do. It is not. I'm gonna die. Come on, you're almost down. Just die.
Finish this.
Yes, please. I'm running out of healing items. I don't even know if this is the final boss. I just know it's giving me a hard time. The weird blocky magic is interesting. Oh, she's gonna crush you. She's gonna give you all the smacky smacky. Nice. Ah, that's not what I think we've really seen. Just a straight up beam from Grimoire.
So this is a replicant's potential.
Interesting.
Don't go. Gotta go back. Don't go.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I already made up my mind.
Hi.
Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes. Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide what my life means to me. It's my life, and I'll do whatever I want with it. So quit wasting time like a brainless fuckwit and get your ass back here now!
Okay, geez, I'm sorry I saved you. Bye, Hook, for hopefully the last time, because you're one of my least favorite bosses in the game. Ah, the White Zone. My favorite. Wow, usually I'm not on this end of this situation. Usually Kaine's face down on the ground and the main character's trying to get her up. Do you want to recover the person you cherish? Yes? What if I say no? No, we're just gonna do it. If you choose this option, your current save data will be erased and the save data deleted in ending D will be restored. Are you sure about this? Yeah, what's the other option? If I say no, does it just end the game? We're doing it, whatever. Once your save data has been restored, this save data will be erased, so you can only choose this option once. Are you really sure? You make me question everything I do. You make me question this, but on the other hand, I'm sure if I go back and select no, that I don't want to do this, you're gonna give me a freaking troll ending like they do for Nier Automata, where the credits go really fast. And then you just take me back to the main menu, I'm going to have to redo the entire segment again. So yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. What is the name of the person you cherish? Oh. They're talking about the ending D person, right? So that would be Basilisk. You did not input the correct name. Would you like to try again? I'm guessing they mean Nier then? Are we doing my ending D file or not? That's the thing I'm a little confused about. You did not input the correct name. Would you like to try again? Yes.
Kaine, over here.
Are you gonna give me a hint at all? Did I spell it wrong? Go back. Don't go back. If I spelled it wrong, I'm embarrassed. The correct name, but that's what I entered the first time. Don't go back. I'm sure I did it wrong. That's embarrassing. All save files will be restored. Oh. Where I do everything in reverse now, we're gonna get all of these things back. I'm gonna skip through this because I don't think we need to see this. Okay, so I'm guessing this is essentially the new playthrough that I'm doing currently. So I'm gonna put it in slot B, just in case I wanna keep both. Hey, there's all my endings back.
I leave the rest to you, hussy.
Classic Grimoire. Ooh, fully rendered cutscene. It's kind of like the tower from Nier Automata, where it just sort of comes out of the ground, but it's going to be a lunar tier. Hi, Emil. Hi, Kaine. Oh, that's a little strange.
Our journey may have been meaningless.
Our past may have been a mistake.
But we're not going back.
Even if this world comes to an end.
Because this is the world with the people we cherish.
Did he have to be so naked? Was that essential? This version of him has quite the age difference. That doesn't help with the weirdness. And credits. Well, that was interesting. I have to think about it for a second. I do like the weird, essentially connection to Nier Automata. They brought back some of the aesthetics. They brought back the like the overlay and stuff like that. It makes me wonder. So how much of this world is real and how much of it is fake? I'm assuming it's all real. I'm sort of under the assumption that the tree is essential for the world that they decided to put the Gestalts and the Replicants into, particularly the Replicants. You know, just to fit in, but they needed servers and stuff to keep the thing going because this is the future after all. And then as time goes by, because the Gestalt project failed, and this is going to lead, you know, I can't remember how many years it is, but however many thousands of years into the future to get to the Nier Automata timeline. And things are much more technological there. So I guess ultimately what I'm trying to say is that tree also the tower from Nier Automata? The tower that shows up in the second half of the game. Like, is it essentially the same location? Or if it's not the same location, because it doesn't entirely make sense, is it at least the same concept? Is the entire, like, center of the Earth just built up of machinery at this point, and it just can protrude and do whatever? I don't know. And for all I know, this isn't technically supposed to connect with Nier Automata. It's supposed to be its own separate thing, so I guess I'm not sure about that. Okay, so Kira Buckland did girl and additional voices English. So I think, I saw that before. I don't know if you remember, like the first time I watched the credits, I noticed that Kira Buckland, and then I can't remember the name of the guy that does 9S's voice, but Kira Buckland does 2B's voice in Nier Automata. Anyway, both of them are in this list, and I thought for a second it might be them doing the girl and the boy inside the tree, and I think it was, which is why there were question marks in there the first time we went through, because they wanted to show all the credits, but they didn't want to give any spoilers. So I think that's interesting. So I feel like a thing, and maybe it was in some of the words that I didn't get a chance to read because I was busy fighting, but I think the implication here is that the Gestalt project has gone through several iterations, right? And we already know that essentially from Devla and Popola and the Gestalt documents and all that stuff, that they just keep looping. Like they keep going through and trying to, like it keeps failing and they have to start over and all that stuff to try and I can't, it's like, you know, make the replicants compatible with the gestalts and all that stuff, and it stops working. And I think that's one of the things the server does, or whatever is inside the tree, I'm calling it a server, is it's sort of tracking all that stuff. So arguably every ending is a different iteration. And since one of the iterations required everybody to forget the main character, you know, they all forgot, but he's still in the server, so they could go and get him out. I don't know if I'm communicating that in the most intelligent fashion, but that's kind of the impression I got, is that him disappearing sort of screwed things up, so you can go in and reset the server and make him come back. Something along those lines. I do kind of want to go back and look at some of the stuff in the Project Gestalt documents in Nier Automata and see if there's any lore in there that would now make sense. Because I think I technically read them all when I played the game, but they didn't mean anything to me because I had never played this game. I unlocked an achievement. A parting greeting has been added to the options menu. Visit that woman's house to acquire a new weapon. What? Hey, look, we get all their weapons and stuff on the main menu now. I like that that's a little thing that Nier Replicant and Nier Automata do, is they change the main screen. I'm a little bummed out that there's no music for Nier Replicant on the main screen, but there is a Nier Automata and it's very nice. But like the background changes the more you play Nier Automata, and this one technically does the same thing. They said something, there was something in the options menu. A parting greeting.
All right, is everybody here?
Present and accounted for.
You betcha.
Sure.
All right then. Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you. Thank you for playing.
For fuck's sake.
Yona, why aren't you in bed?
Oh, hey! It's my big brother. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure the logistics made this impossible, but it'd be funny if all of the voice actors were in the booth together doing this.
Turn down a request from your adorable little sister, would ya?
Popola, Devila, you're here too?
Looks like you're having yourself a grand
Hi,
time,
Tyrion.
Okay, who was that?
Shut up, Tyrion. You'll just make things complicated.
We haven't all the time in the world, Let us finish what we came here to do.
So it's really gonna be over, huh? Does that make anyone else feel sad?
We have to say goodbye eventually. But hey, I'm sure we'll meet again.
You really think so?
I'm getting hungry over here. Want to hurry this up?
All right, once again, from the top.
Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you. Ready? 1, 2... Thank you for playing!
That was nice. I should have saved that for last, but I want to go see what the weapon and stuff is. Which save file am I supposed to use? Uh-oh, I'm assuming the old one, but I'm not sure. Oh, I have to restart from the outside of the shrine? Ah! All right, they said there'd be a weapon at that woman's house. I'm assuming that refers to Kaine, so let's go check out Kaine's house. Oh, I see the big glowy arrow. That's always a good sign. Obtain the one-handed sword, Kaine sword! Is it just as strong as the one from when you're actually playing as Kaine? Oh, it is! Oh, let's go kill some stuff. Oh, it hits so hard. They die so easy. Get over here. Smack, dead. What about you? Can I kill you really fast? You're usually pretty tough. Oh, 2 hits and he's down. It kind of helps that this weapon is definitely more than double the strength of my previous weapon, but don't look too much into that. Now, the next question is, can I do anything to upgrade it? I'm guessing not, but I want to find out. Oh, interesting. You can upgrade it, but it doesn't increase the attack power any higher. It just increases the magic power. All right, well, if I was going to do more playthroughs of this game, I would probably do that. Well, everybody, I think that is going to be it. I know I didn't 100% this game. I am 99.9% positive that I 100%ed Nier Automata partly because you had to get basically all the side quests and all the weapons, I think, to get ending Y. Don't quote me on that. You definitely had to get all the weapons, but and then for the secret ending, the Amazurashi ending, I don't think I had to do all the side quests to do that. I think that just involved beating the Colosseums, but I am pretty confident I milked Nier Automata for all it was worth. I don't feel I need to do that for Nier Replicant. I don't. I think we got all the stuff that was important. We got all the weapons. We had to in order to get ending C and D. I think we got all the lore. So unless there's like a side quest that has a critical piece of lore in it, I think we got all the lore. Which maybe there is, because we did have a side quest with Grimoire Rubrum, I think was the one, which didn't tell us much, but it was a piece of lore. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. Ending E was good. It almost left a little bit to be desired, to be honest, but I like that they started connecting it to Nier Automata, so that people can definitely see the link, because you know from Nier Automata that it's a direct sequel to Replicant because the Project Gestalt documents exist in that game. But otherwise, you're kind of like, I don't see the connection. This is a very sort of medieval fantasy type world with magic, and then Nier Automata is a very modern / futuristic world with like laser weapons and stuff. I don't see the connection, and this sort of shows the connection, which is interesting. But I would have really liked I would have liked it if like 2B and 9S had showed up, or some form of them, which maybe the boy and the girl are technically 2B and 9S, but that doesn't make a ton of sense. It'd been interesting to see the girl in the red dress from Nier Automata. It would have been interesting to see something to give it that like slightly more concrete connection. There is the implication there, and maybe we already knew this, I don't remember, but there is sort of the implication there that maybe some of the androids are based on Kaine, because they said something about how she is the pinnacle of replicants. So maybe they modeled like 2B and A2, and you know, all the other iterations of Android off of Kaine. So there's a connection there, but it wasn't explicit. I think it's more implied. I don't know. I liked this game overall. Like, I already gave most of my thoughts about this game as I played it, so there's not a whole lot more to say. If you ask me which one is better, Nier Replicant or Nier Automata, gotta give it to Nier Automata. Overall, Nier Automata was the gameplay was very similar, but the impact it had on me, I guess, was stronger. It had a lot more characters in it that I liked, and it doesn't help that this is a remake of an older game, so they overcame some of the technical limitations, but they couldn't completely redo everything. So anything that was a limitation in terms of story and things like that from the original game kind of had to stay in here without doing massive rewrites. And I know there were some things in here that were completely new from the original game. In fact, I don't know if Louise is in the original game. I'd have to look that up. And Louise was my favorite boss, so that was fun. But anyway, Nier Automata was better, but there were definitely some great moments from this game. The Devila Popola fight when Devila dies, that's gonna make me cry every single time, no matter how many times I watch it. The Louise story is very sad. It doesn't necessarily make me as sad as Devila's little death scene, but it does fill you with this sort of like existential sadness where like, man, if I had more control and things had gone a little differently, this could have been a happy situation instead of a sad situation. And I think that's part of what I really like about Nier Automata is there's a little bit of an existential dread and sadness to Nier Automata that they just do so well. A little bit of weirdness in both games, but hey, that's Yoko Taro for you. But at this point, I'm just sort of rambling. It's a great game. Play it. Play Nier Automata. Watch the Nier Automata anime. I've seen the first 3 episodes. They're all very good. Unfortunately, at this point in time, it's been delayed, but I'm sure it'll come out again. But consume all that stuff. It's great, and we'll see what I do next. I don't know when I'll be posting a video next, but I'm sure I will be posting something at some point, so keep your eyes and ears open. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye! I know I might get some crap for this, but it was a thing in Nier Automata, so let me see if it's a thing in this game too. I feel kind of dirty about... Oh, hey. I was going to say I feel kind of... Oh, I feel kind of dirty about that, but I got a reaction, which means I smell an achievement. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I exacerbating you? Thank you. Another kick to the face is just what I wanted.
You think you're funny, huh?
Sometimes. Thank you. May I have another?
You're an annoying fucker, aren't you?
Sometimes. It goes along with the funny. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's annoying.
You think you're hot shit, huh?
Not really. I feel kind of like a bad person for doing this. How many times has it been? In Nier Automata, you had to do this 10 times.
Quit it.
That's sort of a lame comeback compared to all your other ones.
This is your last warning.
Okay, I'm guessing I've done it 9 times then. Alright, Kaine, what are you going to do about it? I think with 2B, all I did was get an achievement and I got to go on my merry way.
Alright, fuck off and die, you pervy little shit!
Oh, that's not good.
Creepy bastard must have a death wish or something.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yep, that's me. That's me dying. And I got an achievement. Oh, boy. I feel dirty.